as remains each time she sheds a tear unconditionally.
Hello, I'm Kimberlie Acosta, and welcome to RezStyle. My guest today is Radmilla Cody from the Navajo Nation, and she's a traditional musician, and she's got Grammy nominations and NAMI awards. Can you share with us a little bit of your history of your music?
Well, gosh, it goes all the way back to probably my mother's womb. I say I came out of my mother's womb singing. So, you know, I've been doing this for a very long time, but professionally since 2000. And it's definitely something that has become a very important part of my life, and has been a very important part of my life. And I really enjoy, you know, singing and performing, and I'm very grateful, you know, for being able to do that and enjoy doing it, and also having the support, you know, behind doing it.
Tell me about your Navajo culture, and I know you brought your grandma one year to the NAMIs.
Yes, I did. That was the first time I was nominated for the Native American Music Awards, and I believe that was back in 2001. And it was a wonderful experience, and memorable one as well. My grandmother came on stage, and I sang the national anthem in Navajo, and she stood by me, and you know, so it was wonderful. It was great.
Share with us your clans.
I am Chitin Shle, Nakitla Bashish Chin, Nakidene Dashiche, Nakitla Dashanala, Kutao A Stanshle. I am of the Red Bottom People clan, born for the African American. My maternal clans are of the Mexican clan, and my paternal clans are of the African American, and this is how I identify myself as a woman.
You were nominated for a Grammy this year. Share with us about that.
Oh my goodness, it was like one of the best experiences ever. It was a childhood dream that you know, it was a childhood dream that came true, and it was great. I got to meet Bonnie Raitt and David Allen Greer, who was the host for the pre-telecast awards, and gosh, Jimmy Jam, producer, and Nora Jones and Pharrell. I mean, it was just a wonderful experience, and to be able to sit like eight seats from the stage, and got to see the performances live. So it was wonderful. And then also being able to present at the pre-telecast awards was an honor in itself. And so it just, you know, it goes to show that when you really work hard and remain dedicated to what you love doing, that, you know, it pays off. And so I'm very, very grateful for such blessing.
And I know the Grammys got rid of their Native American category, so what category was it that you were nominated?
Best Regional Roots, yes. And I'm very disappointed that they got rid of the Native American category, but who knows? You never know. We may get it reinstated, who knows? With our fingers crossed. But, you know, again, to have been a part of that breakthrough, you know, to have the album Shikeya Songs for the People nominated, I think is definitely a step in the right direction.
What future plans you have coming up here?
Well, I would love to go back to school and get my master's, and I don't know, just continue doing music. Most definitely, that's always going to be a part of my life anyway. And I am going to. I'm working on current projects, you know, right now musically. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Anything that you can share with us at this time about your current projects?
No, I'm going to leave that as a surprise. It's always nice to just kind of surprise folks, so I'm going to do that.
That's nice. And you're performing at the NAMIs?
I am. I'm performing with Tony Duncan and Eston Bott, and I'm really looking forward to it. Got to meet Nelly Furtado today. Oh my God, I love Nelly Furtado. She's awesome. Amazing artist. And just got to see a lot of our, you know, amazing Native recording artists as well.
stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra, a ja stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra. Czarny bijaśny, płytien go ane, a ja stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra. Nie żadnego, a ja stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra, a ja stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra. Nie żadnego, a ja stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra, a ja stopnisz, nie żadnego nie watra.
Tell us about your uncle. You said that he helps you with your music.
Yes, my uncle, I call him Dr. Yaj Herman Cody. Dr. Herman Cody and I have been working together for the past 13 years, since 2000, and he composes a majority of the songs that I sing. And you know, I've learned so much from him and continue to learn a lot from my uncle, and I'm just very grateful, you know, to have such a wonderful person in my life.
You work a lot going around the country, not only doing your music, but you also speak on violence against women. Can you share more about that?
Yes, I do speak out as a survivor as well as an advocate against domestic abuse and violence, and you know, it's an issue that is very important, and you know, we need to be more involved, you know, in a sense that we need to educate ourselves as a community, as a society, and understand what it is. I mean, if anyone is abusing you mentally, physically, emotionally, economically, even bullying, it's, you know, or even isolating you, you know, from your family and friends, it's abuse. And it's not so much just even just you know, domestically, like it's not, you know, because everyone associates it as domestic violence, but it's your everyday interaction with people, the way you treat someone. So it's important to know that, you know, we all need to be treated with respect, and also to respect others, and that there are resources available. You know, there's the internet. You just type up domestic violence, and you know, and also being a support system. As a support system, it's very important to know that you don't re-victimize, because a lot of times, you know, we're always placing blame on the victim, and we need to stop doing that. You know, we need to be more supportive of the victim and stop asking why does she stay, and start asking why does he abuse. So it's very important, you know, to educate ourselves. I mean, even myself as a survivor, I had to break down what ignorances I had, you know, in order to understand where I went wrong, and where a lot of individuals and victims go wrong is, you know, by not acknowledging the warning signs, you know, which are always clearly there.
What would be your advice for young Native women out there who want to start a career in music, or who want to be able to go after their dreams?
Well, a dream, of course, starts as that, right? You first have this vision of what it is that you want to do in life, and it's very important to just stick with that. It's very important to continue to believe in yourself and surround yourself with good, positive people, and remain focused, but also know what it's going to take to get to that dream and accomplish that dream. And you know, just don't give up. You know, you're going to have people who are going to, you know, challenge you, naysayers who are going to try to, you know, hate on you. But you know what? Like my best friend tells me all the time, let the haters be your motivators. You know, and pray for them, of course. You know, a lot of times you just, you know, people just don't, you know, want to see you at a good place with yourself, you know, unfortunately. But again, be able to just know that that's just a part of the process, and that, you know, dreams can come true. You know, what's that saying? If one dream becomes a reality, 1,000 dreams become possible. And so, yeah, just believe in yourself and just work hard towards accomplishing those dreams.
Well, thank you for taking a few minutes with us. I'm Kimberlie Acosta with RezStyle on IndianCountryTV. Thank you.
Thank you.
As a survivor and as an advocate against domestic abuse and violence, I encourage
each and every one of you, to be a part of the solution versus the problem. And that's by educating ourselves and cherishing our women, embracing our women, uplifting our women, honoring our women, and respecting our women. And I just am very grateful that this VAWA Reauthorization Act passed, because the day that it passed, I shed tears of joy, I'm sure alongside many survivors